Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode here of Factorio Building Big. And yeah, sorry if I sound like not really enthused. I am. I'm really tired. I just drove like 4.5 hours. I was out of town, as some of you might know, and I just got back and had to drive. So yeah, I'm kind of tired, but I did want to get a Building Big episode done here, and I did do some work off screen. Um, so last time we had, what did we had? We had this blueprint, right? The solar thing I came up with. And I said I was going to come up with one that had like roads and rails kind of in it. And I have. I'm not entirely sure if it's in a completed state yet, but I will show you anyway. So essentially what I did is I multiplied this guy by 4. So I had 2 down and then 2 long as well. And then I put a road and rail, and that's kind of how we'll stamp it down. This is what it looks like. So it's pretty big. So this is what we would have. You can see down there at the bottom. I know it might be kind of hard to see. There's a rail, and then there's a road at the bottom of the thing. The rail sticks out, and the station is there because we're going to have a double-headed train, and I left room so we could have a cargo wagon in there if we wanted. We don't have to, but that way there would be room and it wouldn't interfere with anything. And the station's out, obviously, because if it were in, then the solar thing can't sit right next to the track. And then we'll just stamp these down one after the other, and there we go. And then we'll have rails like going down the middle here, if you can see where mass is going, in that. So it's going to be huge. This guy contains 864 solar panels, 720 accumulators, ton of brick, ton of lights, 64 accumulators, and the ratio should still be correct because the ratio on the other one was pretty much perfect, and all we did was just multiply it by 4, so it should be fine. And then also I grabbed a new mod. It's actually a mod I just did a spotlight on, more oil production. What this allows us to do, some pretty good stuff with oil, which is actually what we're going to work on today. So we're gonna need a few things here. Gonna need some of those. I don't think we need refineries. I've belt. I'm gonna need some fast inserters though. Let's go grab some of those. Having repair packs being made automatically because we didn't, and stuff was calling for repair packs, so got that going. And I don't know why my FPS is so low. My laptop seems not to be doing too good right now. So you can see oil is a problem, and this FPS drop is really going to piss me off. We have plastic at least here, but not hardly any for that, and it is an oil issue. And like I said last time, I don't particularly feel like setting up oil outposts constantly. So what this mod lets us do is, if we go into like this guy, did I not install it? Is there a research that, what? Is there research I need to be doing? I don't really understand. What? Maybe this unlocks it? I don't really think so, man. This unlocks part of it. This should let us do another recipe with the oil refinery, unless it doesn't work in a game you've already started, which would be kind of dumb. I don't know. I could just be completely stupid and missing something really obvious because I'm tired, but I don't entirely understand why we can't do this. Like, why do I not have the recipes? I don't get it. What this is supposed to do, if you watch the spotlight, is supposed to let us. Oh, there it is. Duh. So we can't do it yet, but it makes us, lets us do like an oil recipe where you add coal and it gives you more products, and then you can actually just make crude oil straight from coal, which is pretty awesome. So that kind of like botches our plan. I'd planned to mess with that today, but I guess I was dumb and didn't realize there was research. So what are we gonna do? Well, once this finishes, we'll research it. For now, we do need to fix these modules. I was gonna do it off screen. Again, I didn't have time. I was out of town for like 4 days. I put an annotation in the last episode about me getting these ratios wrong because I didn't take into account the time it takes to create them, and that does matter because each one takes double the time of the last, right? Level 1s take 15 seconds, level 2s take 30, and level 3s take 60. And I didn't take that into account, so the ratios... Actually, I think the ratios for these might have been right. Or the ratios for all of them might have been right. It's just a whole ton of production. Because if we look... so essentially, a level 2 takes 30 seconds, right? And it takes, if we just look really quick, takes 4 of these guys, right? So essentially, in the time it takes to make 1 level 2, you've made 2 level 1s. So you just need 2 guys to support 1 machine for a level 2, right? So this right here would support 1 machine making level 2 speed modules. And we've done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this right here would support 8. And then essentially it's kind of the same ratio type thing for level 3. So you need 2 level 2 guys to support 1 level 3. So this would essentially, this right here would support 8 level 2s, and then those 8 level 2s would support 4 level 3s, which is fine. We probably will need that much at some point, and I do want to get that much anyway. So that's that. The thing is, these ratios are different in terms of the fact that they take 5, I think. Okay, well, see, so this is different. They take 4 for level 2s, but then the level 3s take 5. Okay, so essentially, how many? We had like 20 here, I believe. So, this would support like, well, the ratio here is the same. So this would support 10 level 2s. And then, right? Yeah, 10 level 2s. And then those would support 5 level 3s. Which is okay, actually. I think if I want that to be... so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so this guy here would support 8 level 2s. But then you need like 5. Oh god, I can't do math. We're gonna leave it for now. I cannot do mental math right now. I really wish this FPS drop. I don't understand what the problem is right now. And we're just like lagging all to hell again. Great. Okay, so let's at least start setting up the stuff for this oil. It's actually going quicker than I thought it would, considering we don't run out of science packs. Okay, this is really gonna piss me off. Let me try to close. Can I like close this stuff, game? Oh great, I've really broken it now. I have like 4-second lag, and it's not like internet, obviously. It's not playing on the internet. Okay. So, let me see here. Okay, so we need chemical plants to make the oil straight from coal. What we're going to do is we're going to set these guys up like over here somewhere. Shoot all the trees. Trees must die. Alright. Okay, so we could request in coal, but there's coal right over there, so we might as well belt it in, maybe? Maybe that's not the best idea, I don't know. Yeah, so we're going to have these guys feed into this tank. Okay, so you go there. Obviously don't have the recipe yet, but we will need those. And then I don't think, well, they only take coal. They don't even take a liquid, so technically just throw them in like that. And I think you get 4 oil for 10 coal. So I'll do like 4 here. Actually, kind of would have liked to have done 5. Get 20 oil. how much does this process take? 10? About this process. This takes 10. 20. Yeah, I think 5 would be good so we can get 20 oil per process of those things. Of course, I don't have the materials for 5. Oh, I do have the materials for 5. Sweet. Alright. Yeah, so let's see if I can do that. Maybe if I line him up directly. 2, 3, 4. I think I can fit a 5th one in here barely. Hell yeah. Alright, so this guy's going to do that. Then we're going to get some coal in here. I think we're going to need 2. I don't know how long this process takes. 12 seconds. We need 12 coal, actually. Wait, not 12. 12 seconds? 5 seconds. Let's just throw 2 down for good measure. Okay, so you're going to do that, and then we're going to grab a belt like so. And these guys, I think we could just, once I get iron, we could just use a normal pipe. I mean, I don't think it really matters. I can't walk between them anyway since I put them like right smack dab next to each other. I should really be having these guys bring me stuff. But like I said so many times, they're so damn slow right now. Doesn't matter. Like by the time they would get their butts over here, get the iron, and then bring it back to me, I could have just walked all the way up here anyway. So okay, do that. I don't know. I think the problem with the lag is since I was traveling, I had my computer like in sleep mode, and then because obviously I wasn't using it like while driving. And obviously it was unplugged, and then like when I put it back in, I think it might still be on like power saver mode or something, and I have to manually go in and tell it to go to like high performance mode. So I think that's probably why we're lagging a bit, because it's just not even like, because normally I would hear the fans right now and I don't, so it's like not even kicking into high gear to like play the game. Stupid computers, man. All right, so this guy's gonna go like that. And you can see it's like some of the oil would go up here because there's no pressure right now. Once there's actually pressure in these pipes and they start producing stuff, it's going to push it all into the tank. So underground dude here. Yeah, make it even. 10 belt, great. Should grab more belt, man. Okay, so this is going to put a strain on our coal. We might need to tap that coal mine a bit harder up there, because 12 coal and we're doing 5. That's 60 coal every 5 seconds. That's a lot. That's well, 5 goes into 60 12 times. 12 times 6 is 72. That's what, like 720 coal a minute, I think. Pretty sure that's, my math is even close to right. Pretty sure it's like this right here is going to use about 720 coal a minute. That's a lot of coal. But that's the thing. Coal is a whole lot easier in my mind to get. Well, it's not easier. The thing is, coal will last longer, like these coal patches, than the oil. Because even though the oil's infinite, it runs out, like goes down to the 0.1 really quickly, it seems. So yeah. Okay, so now these guys, if we wanted, we could change the recipe to this. And instead of taking water, it takes 4 coal, but you get quite a large amount. You get 6, 4.5, and 6, opposed to 1, 4.5, and 5.5. And the heavy oil, that since we're cracking it all anyway, of course these ratios would be off because the numbers are different. But any excess is fine because it can go to lubricant and then go to these things. So yeah, maybe we do like, should we do like half and half so we're not using quite as much coal or something? We could do that. Have this be like that. And then this water pipe, just disconnect that from these guys, and then insert coal in here somehow. Really have no idea how. Like that maybe. Aha! All right, so we got that. You can just split like up here or something. It's gonna need to be fast belt anyway. I mean, I know the ratios are gonna be completely wrong at this point, but that's fine. Okay, so 4 coal, and this takes, I don't really know how long. If it had enough oil, it could do that fine. Okay, yeah, so let's fast belt this guy. And it's obviously only on one side since the insert is only grabbed from one side. Now, do I have enough to make one of these? I do, sweet. And I suppose we could, go throw down a solar layout. I don't have that many solar panels. Need to ramp up production on that, but we couldn't until now because we weren't making enough batteries and stuff. So I guess I could throw down a fast splitter too, just for good measure. I think I'm gonna need to fast belt this whole thing. It's kind of frustrating. This fast belt is very expensive. Yes, well, I don't think that's really worth making at all. Because it takes for excuse me, it takes forever. So coal, we're gonna need some more coal. We're gonna need a lot more coal. I think we're gonna need to fast belt this whole thing. Okay, let me go grab some more fast belt because we probably need to go to that mine as well. Now, why is plastic just broken? Is something getting priority over that? Is this getting priority over that? I don't understand, man. That's the thing though, even though, like, this recipe helps, right? Because we still get more. The problem is we just don't have enough crude oil still to get really many of these working. So that's going to be a bit of a problem. Die, tree. Got in my way. You don't deserve to be there anymore. All right. So yeah, I do apologize about the lag. I can't really change it right now because my stupid computer is deciding to not let me Alt-Tab, and I don't know why. Okay, so let's grab some fast belt. Let's just grab most of it. Put a strain on our resources, that's fine. That's not what I wanted at all. Okay, so we got that. Inserters, I mean, I don't think we need more inserters. We do need more mines. Yeah, let's do that, and then grab some circuits, grab some iron. So that was what, 14? This is enough for a whole nother, like, double row, so like 8 and then 8. As I'm here, like, waving my hand trying to demonstrate it, because that helps. Alright. Yeah, well, we need to fast belt this first of all, so let's do that on our way. That needs to be a fast splitter too, which we don't have, but that's fine. Okay, and then gonna need another fast splitter for that. But once this train comes back, we will get that going. Gonna need another fast split. Oh man, and I'm like out of iron. Great. Let me stop this guy for a second. So I can place these down. Okay, so you're gonna do that, and then we're gonna go there. Okay, did I miss a belt? What's slowing this down? This is fully compressed here, and it's not here. Why is that? This is so frustrating. This lag. Okay, so you're gonna do that, you're gonna do that, that's fine. I mean, really, we don't need that much coal here. This is a little bit of a waste. Yeah, let's hop back on him. You're going to go to... Why would you... Oh, that's the wrong train. Whoops. Alright, yeah, go to oil outpost. We need that train. I mean, there's still coal here. Maybe they can't really unload fast enough. It would help if these two guys were there. I don't really know if there's a graceful way to do that, honestly. It's gotta help. I mean, this is backed up, so... Kind of. A little bit. Let's go finish fast faulting this while we have it, and we're nearby. Okay, that should get it there. So, I mean, that's 20 oil every... No! I meant to tell it to stop. Guess we're taking the car. Do I not have a car? Gotta be kidding me. I always have a car. God damn it. Guess we're walking. Great. I should have a farl. Do I not have a farl? What happened to my damn farl? Yeah, screw you. I know. We'll just use this guy. See if I can make this turn. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, stop. Stop, stop, stop. No, 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 no. You idiot. Alright. What's that? Oh, that's the iron outpost. Right. So yeah, this guy is having some issues. Luckily we won't need fast belt up here, because I wouldn't have had enough. We need more miners, though. Yeah, I don't know, man. This train outpost mod, it's interesting. I don't know if I'm a huge fan at this point, though, because it seems to me that the patches like start producing not much really soon, and even though the numbers tell you different, so like this guy 6.4 a second, you know, all these are like at least like 3 or 4 a second or more, and they're not even close to saturating. This isn't, I mean, I suppose I could just be completely wrong. Someone please correct me. I thought it was like 8 miners aside to saturate a yellow belt. Maybe it's more like 16. Because this looks only about half saturated right now. If it is 8, then this really makes no sense. And why I'm kind of frustrated with the train outpost thing, because like the resources never run out, right? With the train outpost, they act like oil. Okay, they get lower and lower, and then the miners produce less. But like that should only happen after they get below like 0.5, right? Because the mining speed of the miner is 0.5, and these are obviously far higher than that. But these just seem to be mining like horrible amounts. And yeah, I don't really know why that is. Okay, so it goes through a balancer anyway, so we can really do something like that. Would be totally fine. Okay, let's get that. This guy, hardly any, but... Okay, so this belt is almost saturated at this point. Which should help. I would like it a little more saturated than that. I can probably squeeze in... I mean, these would have been better that way. But, whatever. Just do some little funky thing like that. Okay, so maybe that'll help saturate it. I mean, it's pretty close. Pretty close. Alright. I mean, each of these has like 500 in it, right? Iron, I think, is still doing good. Yeah, iron is completely full, actually. It's because we're not really doing much. Try to find something we don't need oil or blue science for right this minute. I want to give things like the oil time to kind of try to catch up with like advanced circuits and all that need plastic. It's really just not that much research left, is there? Laser turret damage, I suppose, would be good. Is that shooting speed? Whatever. There are these bases, but I think we're about out of time if I can alt-tab. 24 minutes, yep. We're out of time. I gotta go eat. Oh yeah, I really gotta go eat. I'm, got Indian food, man. That stuff is good. Alright, but yeah, so I think that's gonna be it, guys. Hope you enjoyed. This new oil mod, I think, will help. It also adds the ability with these things, if you didn't watch the spotlight, to, like, you can place these anywhere, and they give you 1 oil per 10 seconds. So it's not much, but the thing is, they're a little overpowered because you can place them anywhere, so I could just create, like, an endless field of them here. Just do, like, 500 of them, essentially. They take a ton of power. They take 700 kilowatts. For anyone who doesn't know, that's almost a megawatt, right? Megawatt is 1,000 kilowatts. But yeah, so I'm not going to use those, I don't think, because they're a little overpowered. As much as I want oil, I'd rather do it this way or just go get another oil outpost, because that does seem a little bit too overpowered. I don't know. I mean, maybe that'd be offset by the power consumption, because you would need a ton of power to power like hundreds of them. And since they only give you one every 10 seconds, you really would need probably at least a minimum of like 50 or 60 to really be useful. But yeah, I think that's going to be it, guys. As always, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed, and look forward to the next one as much as I do. But until then, I look forward to seeing you all, and take care.